Keepster's the total package. Yeah, like I feel like sometimes I get stuck where like the only, you know, when especially with social media, you get those toxic comparisons like so and so casual player in SEA, but they shitpost so much on Twitter, and they suddenly have like 8,000 to 20,000 followers because that younger audience loves that stuff. What do I have to offer to the Honkai third community now? Like, I'm just a washed up player that like I just streamed a lot. I just streamed Honkai third a lot. You know? just a bit of introspection and like yeah. I think that was where I started out. And this is kind of where like, you know, players like Paganus used to complain like, "Oh, you used to be more casual and now you're trying to be hardcore but not really hardcore." But like we've always been meta-minded. Just, you know, back then we had less gear and we were spending less. Stupid crabs. I should have opened with ice. I should have opened with an ice team. I think we'll do that. Alice! I think that was definitely also the type of content that was really fun for me. Like, you know, growing up in Honkai back in 2020, just like Keepster was doing all these like budget guides and like, you know, just showing off like different ways to optimize when you don't have any gear or like all you have are free to play characters. And that was also the culture of like Nubscake community at the time too, where there was much more of an emphasis on like scuff strats and like Red Lotus level. And then, you know, eventually as more SCA whales joined the server, they started like pushing each other to do higher, but it was like it was very esoteric, right? Like it's that same problem of like if you publish your 9S guides, who can actually follow it, right? The only thing that like ends up happening is like you're marketing for mihoyo to get more people to spend more, but then as people spend more, then the temperature goes up, and now and then NA ends up in that spot where like Taiwan and Japan servers are, where like it's 494 to 496, and it's like, well, fuck, you have to have 6S or higher to even play. I do feel like if I want to go back to Honkai maining in the same way, though, part of me would be weighing whether or not it would make sense to reactivate the alt account, just to have like a different test scenario. The other idea is, and Faran, you'll appreciate this, but you know how remember in Raid Shadow Legends at the beginning of the year, Hell Hades organized a free-to-play challenge with a bunch of other Raid Shadow Legends content creators, and like everybody participating would re-roll a new free-to-play account as a fresh challenge. So that would be an interesting like limited series, I think. We set like one target, like how long does it take us to get to Red Lotus, or like Red Lotus retain, or how long does it take us to get a certain score in MA, you know. Okay, so ice doesn't really work here. Hey, Kronos, what's up? Now a Vilvi Haver. I am a Vilvi Haver! Just like how I got DA. True! True! Just one multi, guys. We're just gonna build pity. Just one multi. It is a lot of effort. Because I wonder if we could do it like a marathon, though. Like a 2-month marathon at the start of a year. Because the downside is like we would have to speed run the story. And then we'll be time gated on a weekly basis, right? Because there's gonna be like weekly stuff that we'll have to do. I wonder if we could do it like if we do it like a subathon for a week. Um it's like and just do it as like a extended series for like a month and a half. How far do we get? Yeah, I think it definitely sounds better as an idea just based on the other content we've seen other creators do for other games than it would actually be in practice, especially with like other hoyoverse games going on, right? Like maybe I would have to get somebody to pilot my Genshin and Star Rail accounts while I do this. Hey Benjus. Yeah, it's true. There wouldn't be too much variation because like Honkai Third is very linear, and you definitely have a more like linear account planning progression. Whereas like in Genshin and Star Rail and even Raid, it's like a lot of how you play is based on what you get from the gacha. While Honkai Third has a very deterministic like, okay, you farm this because it's new. You farm this because this character does XYZ for you, and you know use your free stuff to farm, and then once you farm, you wait for the next like major S rank or major SP battle suit and whatever. I guess the fun factor would be like showing off the game knowledge where it's like, okay, well, I don't have the latest gear, but I have access to all this like old tech. What is the old tech that we can leverage to get results right away? Maybe, right? Maybe that might be the. But then we get into the part where it's like, is that payoff worth the amount of effort required in starting a new account? Yeah, I know. It's like 5%, like 5% interesting for like 75% additional effort. Pain Pecco. Consecrated beasts! Oh no! What did y'all do for this? Yeah, that's true. It's very true. Hey, Tomer. Energy recharge, burst damage. Well, hold on, can I run, like, mono cryo without Kazuha? I think Kazuha was actually scuffing it up for me. Oh, I see. I need I need the bloom to proc on them. So, like, this was working. I just need to not walk into the bloom. I need the bloom to proc on them. Back on the 14 grind. Mono cryo. Woo! Okay, Virgin? Or we could do, like, Ride and Hyper Carry? I'm worried about these consecrated dudes. We could save our Dehya Lan team. You know what? That's what I need to do. I need to make a crack ship where it's Dehya and Yelan. Dehya truthers will be pissed. I wish Dehya was the proper Virgin team. I wish it actually worked in the meta the way that I imagine it. Okay. Hyper carry. Who do we put in the 4th slot? I have no sustain in this. Zhongli. Benny Boken? Let me do this. Benny boy.
風の赴くままに律令呪言律令来光意図美しきかな呪言律令せいはっここより弱滅の時はっふんふっ風の行く先よチョック呪言みんながそばにいてくれるわもみちは振動の権限律令稲光すなわち永遠なりはっせーやっはっそれみんなは俺が雲が仮呪言チョック見切りましたせー
Dude, I couldn't even, they didn't let me, I was holding E, and soon as I held down E, nothing happened. I was getting pushed. I hate these stupid consecrated beasts. It is the absolute worst. It is so freaking dumb.
みんなは俺が守れ律令呪言律令風を知れ風の雲の行くごと天道ここにあり難攻不落チョック呪言律令みんながそばにいて振動の権限呪言律令呪言天道万象岩山八九風の赴くままに雲が借りなく時風チョック呪言チョック燃えろ天道ここにありみんなは俺が守っていや呪言せいそもみちろちらはっ来光意図美しきかな天道万象
Oh my god! The meatball! The meatball finish. Order! I must have order! That's right. Punish these disorderly consecrated beasts. Alright, chat. It's time. Our favorite team.
私のお家にいらし痛がっちゃいないどの目が出るか手加減なはっやほっと手やかかれ
あんたを潰す。やっ
これこそが知恵の伝。終わりで
やるか。捕まえた。おとなしくしな。渚のリン
手をつなぎましょう。
かかれ。
知識をあなたに。
どの目が出るかしら。
せ
あなたと一緒に踊りたいの。
ふふ
はあ、食いしばれよ。
全部丸見え。
しっかり立ってな。痛がっちゃいない。捕まえた。邪魔をするな。一緒に踊りましょう。
私のお家にいら。
糸よ、工作せよ。開演したばかりだよ。手
Ah! Ah, the last second. Dehya with the punch. Dehya punch. Dehya